roll out a recipe is brought to you by Hellmann's Real Mayonnaise.
Spin the waistline round and round. Spin the waistline round and round. Spin the waistline. Give it to me, boy. Spin the waistline. Spin the waistline round and round. Spin the waistline round. You come with nothing to stop it, no. You know why? Because you don't know I like this. I don't know I like this. Hey, and this too.
So Wrong and Wrong.
Yes.
Was the first song that I identified you? Was that your
Yes.
first? That was your first breakout song?
Yes. I mean, I had other songs that people love dearly to their heart.
Yeah.
Like Keep Whining, but I think that is the song that put me on the map, where it's my go-to song. If I perform it anywhere, it identifies me.
Yeah.
That's my identity. What do you call it? Word?
That's the Jadel identification song.
Yes, that is itself. Right.
Yeah.
So if nobody don't know Jadel, coming to the stage, Jadel.
Yeah.
And that's something.
And I think now,
Yeah.
with 2022 being such a big year for you,
Yes.
when people hear Wrong and Wrong, they say,
Ah.
but is she sing that?
Yes.
You know them, Chinese.
Exactly.
Is she sing that?
My issue is, I just think that when I had Wrong and Wrong, I was pregnant, at
You
the
was
time.
pregnant with Wrong and Wrong?
Yeah, and I didn't do much promoting to get the
Right.
face and the name attached to the song, because immediately after Carnival, I got extremely booked.
Right.
And then I had to turn down all because I was pregnant, and I just wasn't able to market myself as I should.
So we stamped
during
Wrong
that.
and Wrong
Yes.
with this drink.
Definitely.
This is the Wrong and Wrong drink.
Exactly.
Jadel, Wrong and Wrong. And
Thank
your
you.
career now has come full circle.
Thank you, yes,
Congratulations
yes.
on 2022. You're
Thank you.
having a wonderful year. I am going to bake a cake for you.
I will so appreciate that.
And
When
and
I
let me
hear
let you
that,
know,
I get excited.
flour intimidates me.
I know, really.
Yeah. So I cook, I cook on the show, I cook at home, but I stay away from flour. So
Yes.
me baking a cake for you, count yourself very,
Very
special.
lucky.
All right.
and trust me, I've seen your work.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to be
Right.
on this.
I-
So I am very much appreciative.
Only
of
because of
this
the fine
cake.
folks at Hellmann's Mayonnaise,
Yes.
real mayonnaise, that I am baking a cake using real
Mayonnaise.
Hellmann's mayonnaise.
That-
So let's
so
get
I
cracking. Let's
can't
get cracking.
wait.
I don't know if my cake will measure up
Nah,
to
I
yours.
can't measure mine
Yeah.
was the first time, see,
So I'm
I'm
adding
just doing
sugar.
it for fun, yeah.
So I'm adding sugar straight
Yes.
to my mixer, and then I'm doing 4 eggs.
Yes.
So this is a very important part of baking the cake, and you would know that.
Yes,
Jadel.
definitely.
I have some vanilla essence that I'm adding in there for some flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I just like with the eggs to add a little alcohol, whether it be rum, scotch,
Very nice.
just to kind of cut the freshness
The
of the eggs a
freshness,
little
yes,
bit.
yes, yes.
So yeah, I just probably add just a little bit of.
So is that brandy?
This smells like rum. I'm a rum guy.
Okay.
I'm a rummy, right? So in there, and once you get that in there, you start at a very slow, just to get the ingredients combined. But what you really want here, Jadel, as you know, is for this mixture to become very light
And fluffy. Yes.
and almost double in size. So once it
Of
combines, you increase the speed and allow it to do its thing. While that's doing its thing, I'm going to just mix the dry ingredients.
Yes.
So I have flour, some good cocoa powder, which is important in any chocolate cake you're making, baking soda, baking powder. You can get the recipe on cupofjoecaribbean.com, guys,
Yes.
for all the measurements. A pinch of salt.
Yes.
Now, when I started baking and doing sweet stuff, and I put salt,
Yes.
salt really just brings out flavor in
Exactly, and anything, of course, and sweet bread as well. I really,
a little pinch of
yes,
salt, something
definitely.
else, Let me just
a
clear
little
here.
trick. Oh, my daughter would love this.
Yeah, so mix that together, kind of thing. Just mix all the ingredients.
Yes.
So if you recognize what's happening here, guys, it's probably just about 2 or 3 minutes. And just wait. You could probably come and see it, Jadel.
Yes.
I mean, I know you're a baker, so you see it's how light it's getting, nice and light.
Yes,
and fluffy.
I just want the best tips from you because at the end of the day, you're talking to a pro.
No, so let me tell you, my wife made this cake for me.
Really?
That's the first time I was just as shocked when she told me mayonnaise
Yes.
cake. So when Hellmann's told us to do some fantastic recipes like mayonnaise, He said, let's do the mayonnaise cake. I said,
Wow.
wow, yeah. And once I think chocolate cake, I am not a lover of chocolate. So when she did the chocolate cake with the mayonnaise.
And it was so moist.
Basically,
it was a
it
wrap.
replaces the butter and the milk.
The milk, yes,
So you don't need to
definitely.
use butter and milk. You just use good real Hellmann mayonnaise. And yeah, you get this lovely, nice, like, just so you see it's double in size.
Exactly.
Let me take off just so that they can see. Yeah, that's kind of what you're looking for. Nice, light, fluffy.
Fluffy, exactly.
Yeah. And now, I am going to take the Hellmann's mayonnaise and add just about a cup. I should measure.
Yes.
I should measure. So probably just about a cup of good Hellmann's mayonnaise. So my advice, I don't eat chocolate cake every day. You shouldn't really have chocolate cake every day. But when you're
No.
doing a good chocolate cake, so don't use light mayonnaise and
At all. Just go the full blown.
use
Yeah.
real Hellmann's mayonnaise for me, please.
Definitely.
And then you get all the loveliness that you want in this cake. It'll be nice and moist. So I'm adding the mayonnaise, guys, straight in here to the egg and sugar mixture. Get all in. For people who don't know, they don't know. But go and try it.
Exactly.
Jadel did it.
Trust me,
Yeah.
it was one of the best chocolate cakes I've ever made because it was so moist
Yeah,
and tasty.
yeah.
And just have this little exotic twist there.
There's almost a creaminess.
Exactly.
Yeah, a nice.
Yeah, and you ain't tasting nothing about no
No, you ain't
mayonnaise.
tasting
but
no mayonnaise. Yeah. But it adds so much to the cake. So you mix in that. Just make sure the mayonnaise, just another minute or two. Make sure the mayonnaise mixed in well with the eggs, the sugar. When you're baking your cake in the mixer, there's a secret in adding the flour mixture,
Yes,
a little water.
yes.
Mix
Add more.
flour mixture, water.
Not all at
Mix.
once, yes.
Don't ask me why I followed the recipe.
And it works.
It works.
Yeah.
So don't just add all the flour
Exactly.
and add all the water. Your cake would not come out how it's supposed
Exactly.
to come out.
It might
So
come out heavy.
It might come out heavy.
Yeah.
So Jadel, you add about
Or with a
probably-
line.
add about a third of the mixture in there for me.
Should be enough.
Should be enough?
Okay, a little more. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
All you
some
do is
water.
mix to combine. A third of the water.
No laziness.
Mix to combine.
Some people are doing that to the
So it's a process, guys.
Yeah.
Trust the process. Mixed in, Jadel going with some more. I think another trick that I learned in the recipe. Start with the flour mixture and end with the flour mixture.
Yes.
That's another trick that I
Yes.
learned. Right? So go again, bam. It's getting nice and chocolatey. So just before I add more water, what I want to do is probably just scrape the sides a bit.
Yeah.
So anything that's missing, so you see some
will be
fluff.
there.
Yeah. So you scrape the sides a bit, get all that good
Chocolate.
Chocolate lovers will want to make sure every bit of chocolate is in there. Yeah. Right, and then I can add some more water.
So do you use to lick the bowl?
I was a liquor.
Okay. Definitely.
I'm
That's
still-
a must.
I'm still a liquor. I love to lick.
I used to
I
just
love-
wait on that bowl and
What the chocolate? You know? Rest of it, so we're doing with the rest of it in here.
Okay.
Right? So this is just the final bit of chocolate in there. And then we bring that final mix together. So let me clear up here, because we're ready to get this in our bowl. Just do one more mix. Motherhood and being an artist must be a bit of a challenge.
it is. But guess what? She gives me as much as tired as I am, as trained as I am. Watching a little beautiful face, I'll be like,
Yeah.
you know,
Gives
get
you
up.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like superwoman,
Yeah.
basically, you know.
Jadel, I have this little fancy bun pan.
I realize.
So, butter and flour your pan. Whatever pan you use. Even if you don't have one of these and you're just
Fancy
using
ones.
a normal cake pan, but make sure on butter and just dust with some flour.
Yeah.
And you just pour all this loveliness.
This moist, beautiful
thing here
cake.
now
Yes.
is probably, I like to do it based on experience, just about halfway. Because this is going to rise. And you don't want it to rise
Too much overflow.
And you can pull the oven for me.
Yes, definitely.
And it goes in the oven and bakes for just about 30 minutes or so. Just about 30 minutes it bakes so that you have a seat, because guess what?
Oh wow!
You don't have to wait 30 minutes.
This is like
Real mayonnaise cake, thanks to Hellmann's mayonnaise here.
Damn, it's looking scrumptious and delicious and
Strawberries and nuts.
Damn!
And if you recognize, there's a lovely chocolate glaze.
I know.
All I did was some warm evaporated milk,
Really?
some semi-sweet chocolate chips,
Yes.
mix it in.
That's all?
That's all. That is
No ice and sugar.
No. And just glaze that baby.
No
all
butter.
over there. No butter. It's about mayonnaise, baby.
Wow!
Right? So all I want to do now is cut a slice for you.
Thank you.
So I'm going in here.
Oh wow!
Strawberries, a little
Thank
nuts.
you. So
Tell
I
me
can
how-
dig
tell me-
in.
tell me.
I'm seeing how moist it is. It is really moist. Wow! 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 It's
I
absolutely
swear,
amazing.
I swear by using real Hellmann's
Absolutely
mayonnaise.
amazing.
Yeah.
And the Iceland.
It's like you like it.
Wow!
Yeah. And you can dress it however you wish. We had strawberries and some nuts that we toasted. You could get creative and fancy with it. Yeah?
Wow! I'm enjoying this.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Jadel in the house,
You're
ladies
a
and gentlemen.
boss.
We're coming back. We ain't done yet.